Look at that baby cook. You're not in the shot, don't worry. Yeah. It's just hands. Julia doesn't want to be seen.
Because I was gonna cook, and then, people came over and they left me with like a ton of food, and I'm like, I can't even finish the groceries.
By the way, the ton of food Julia's talking about is this. Alright, now that we're back in Toronto, we're going to start to get back into the rhythm of things. So, I wanted to just create a really quick video just about my story from transitioning from a software developer to marketing. And basically how this all started was that I worked in a mortgage company maintaining their applications, their mobile applications for the past 3 years. And these apps, specifically apps like Android, iOS, and I was working with React Native. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of like the in-between of how you can make both with one framework. So I was doing that. I loved the company, I loved the people, they were really amazing. But I also just wanted to explore other streams of making money. So I'd been doing drop shipping when I was in school, but I didn't really know that it was drop shipping. And for those of you who don't know what drop shipping is, it's basically taking a product that's priced lower and then selling it at a higher value. So I was selling it, and I made a decent amount of money while I was working in my software job, selling basically drop shipping. And it was really good until it wasn't. So the problem with drop shipping, for a lot of people who don't know, is that if you don't brand the store, and if you have like really slow customer service, then your store is going to get like flagged by Facebook. It's going to go down. It's just not going to be like the best outcome it could be. So I quit my job and I started to do it full time. And like I mentioned, it wasn't sustainable in the long run. Like I made a quick buck, but then after it just wasn't sustainable. So I don't even know if my parents know this until this video, but I started to, I didn't do anything in between jobs. Like I wasn't sure like what I would do. I didn't want to go back to the engineering job because I'd quit recently, and I didn't want to I don't want to do something right away that just like wouldn't give me any breathing room. So I was doing like Uber Eats and Uber Delivery for a period of time, and and just doing like odd jobs. And then I started just to go, when I thought that I'm like, okay, I actually need to get a job now, I went on Upwork and Fiverr, and I started working as a marketer, and I started working as a developer. And I was like, whichever one of the two I get a job in, it doesn't matter. I'll work in whatever job. And to my surprise, honestly, I thought I was going to get more work working as a developer and like building apps and stuff like that. But the contrary happened. I started getting more works, or not the contrary, but something else happened, that I started getting more jobs as a marketer. So I continued doing marketing. I continued running like people's Facebook ads, people's Google ads. And after that, the clients the clients, they weren't like coming in so smoothly. Like there would be times where I wouldn't have any clients at all, and then there would be times where I would have clients. And so I was basically like a glorified freelancer, but I wanted to change it into an agency. So one of the things that I really recommend, and this is just a golden rule in like all of your life, is that you have to give before you can get. And what I mean by this is that I was like emailing people being like, hey, can you hire me as like your developer, or can you hire me as your marketer? And then a lot of people would just think it was spam, which I guess it was. Would just think it was spam and then just block my email or block me completely. And then I tried cold calling. Oh my God, cold calling is like the worst. If you ever want to humble yourself, just do cold calling. And I think that those were the main methods. And then just like reaching out to jobs on Upwork and Fiverr. And like I wasn't able to get a steady flow of clients. So what this ties in with like you have to give before you get is that I saw somebody on YouTube just saying that like, oh, he made like so much money doing TikToks. So this was like in 2020 when TikTok was like becoming a big thing. So I'm like, okay, let me give it a shot. And I'm like, I'm gonna do things that are providing like value to people with giving them either marketing or technology tips. And even now, if you go onto my TikTok and Instagram and even Facebook Reels, my arm's getting tired. You'll see that I have marketing and a lot of PC tricks. I don't know what's up with you guys in PC tricks, and PC tricks as well. And I just started to give the information away for free of what I knew, though I didn't really think it was too much, but it was enough to start getting a flow of clients coming in. And one client after another client, and then I started to I had a good amount of clients that I didn't have to be like just a freelancer by myself. I could hire somebody, and I hired somebody. She's an amazing marketer / video editor. She helps me out a lot, and since then, I guess the rest is history. So yeah, from this, now I just run a marketing agency, and I guess I just want to end it off with the moral of the story is you have to give before you can expect to receive. That's not just marketing or agency stuff, it's just anything. So, yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble.